Hi, Julia Piota. I am a board certified health and wellness coach and a life coach, and I help women to create healthier relationships with themselves. So today I wanted to talk about feelings of unworthiness and what that actually looks like, because I think a lot of us have no effing idea that we feel unworthy because this topic is it's not talked about. So just a few examples of unworthiness and how that can show up is, let's say someone, they want to pay for a meal or give you a gift of some sort. And you're like, no, I can't take that. I can't take that. That is one sign of unworthiness. Now, you may have been taught that you shouldn't accept gifts or that it would be rude to accept that gift. But that's actually not true. So that right there, that is you closing off yourself to receiving something. So someone is being generous to you, right? They're opening their heart. They want to do something special and nice for you. And you're like, no. And you think that by saying no, that is going to be like you being the better person, not taking something from them. But we got that shit all fucking wrong. We got it all wrong. So that's one way that we are standing in unworthiness, is just not being open to receiving from people. We need to be open and receive with a grateful heart and literally embrace that gratitude within our heart. Like, man, that is so amazing. That's so nice. That's so loving that this person genuinely, paid for this, or they gave me this gift. Another way unworthiness shows its face is when, let's say, unworthiness could result in, let's say, a relationship. When you're feeling unworthy in a relationship, a lot of times you can bypass a person that's going to treat you well, that's going to love you, respect you, be faithful and committed to you, be supportive, be just this kind, gentle, compassionate human being. And you're like, no. And you go for the bad boy, right? Someone that's abusive, someone that doesn't show up for you, someone that's unfaithful, not committed. He's on his own time. He's emotionally unavailable. And you think to yourself, well, I just tend to go for the bad guys. But what's really going on is you're not connected to your self-worth. So you wipe away this other person and you're like, that I could never be with a person like that. I like the bad guys. When you're fully healthy and healed and you are knowing your worth, you won't go for the bad guys anymore. So that's another way that it shows up. Another area of unworthiness, it can show up, again, finances, the amount of money that you earn or the type of job that you're holding. Sometimes you set yourself in this very limited state. It's that damn box again that you're trapped in. And you block yourself from receiving more because it's this underlying feeling of unworthiness. And we can just prevent this, right? We can end up being in these shitty friendships or having shitty relationships with family members where we put up with their garbage, right? We put up with being treated badly. We put up with being disrespected. We put up with being told what to always do. That is us not being connected to our worthiness. So can you think of some things right now that are coming up for you where you're not fully standing in your own self-worth? And you're like, oh, I'm just kind of like keeping this at a distance. I'm going to give you another example. When you're grocery shopping and you are just shopping on a budget, buying all of the generic food, the processed food, whatever's low budget, you're not connected to your worthiness. When you're standing in your worthiness, you want to keep your body healthy. You know that you are fully worthy and deserving of keeping your body healthy. Now, the minimal amount of money that you would be saving on groceries, you don't have to worry about that because that shit, once you're connected to your self-worth, it balances out in life. That unworthiness and like buying low vibe foods, that then, creates sickness, an unhealthy body. Like, it's not fueling your body and making it high vibe. So these are just a few examples of when we're being unworthy, right? Or if we're chasing after guys, chasing after someone thinking we got to chase after them, you're not connected to your worthiness. Like, there are so many examples that I could give you, and I'll limit it because of the time that we're at. But think about some ways where you're like, you know what, I do hold back in this area, or, I kind of shy away from this thing, or I avoid, spending a little bit extra money on my health, or, investing in self-care, that too. What are the areas where you're not fully connected to your self-worth that could use some improving? So then relationships can shift, so your health can improve, so your finances can improve, so you can start feeling better as a person and living a life that feels more joyful, more pleasant to be in. Let me know. Tell me one area. Drop a comment. Share with me one area where you feel like you're not fully connected to your self-worth. Is it your health, your finances, your relationships? Maybe it's spirituality, doing self-care for yourself, the personal relationship you have with yourself. What specifically is it where maybe you've been selling yourself short and you're not fully connected to your own self-worth? If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you have a friend that would benefit in hearing these videos, please share this with them, invite them on over to my channel. And if you're looking to start creating a healthy relationship with yourself, feel free to click on the link in the description section to set up a free discovery call, and we can just chat and see if coaching would be a good fit for you. I hope you have a great day today.